Greetings to all you wonderful folks living in my camera. I don't really cover Bigfoot. In fact, this is the first time I've ever made a video about Bigfoot. And the reason for that is essentially the same reason that Ben Miller gives, which is I don't feel like I can add very much to what's already out there. There was recently a Bigfoot sighting relatively close to where I live right here in North Carolina. You know, it's always very exciting when something strange happens in your general vicinity. Thus, I wanted to make this video. There's a fella named Doug Teague, and he recently is claiming to have encountered Bigfoot, and he has pictures and video to back it up. So this made it to my local paper, which is the Greensboro News and Record, and this particular article that I'm going to be reading was published August 29th of this year, 2019. As I read the article that was in the Greensboro News and Record, I'll be showing some of the footage that he captured. So, with all that out of the way, let's begin. Man says his video is proof of Bigfoot. Some people believe in ghosts, others believe in aliens. Hickory's Doug Teague believes in Bigfoot, and he says he had an encounter with the monstrous creature in the McDowell County area on August the 16th. Teague is part of the Bigfoot investigation crew Catawba Valley Bigfoot Research. During a Bigfoot information session led by the MARION group Bigfoot 911 at the Hickory Library in 2017, Bigfoot was described as a creature that walks on two legs like a human. Bigfoot is said to grow to be 6 to 9 feet tall and weigh anywhere from 600 to 900 pounds. Signs that Bigfoot might be nearby are said to include wood knocking and rock throwing, which is what Teague said he experienced in McDowell County recently. Walking through the woods with his dog, steadfast companion Crazy Daisy, Teague was attempting to recover trail cameras when he heard wood knocking sounds. "I just passed it off as a woodpecker," he said. "Then things changed. Something in the woods was throwing rocks," he said. Excited, Teague took out his phone and started shooting. He was also able to snap some photos of what he claims is Bigfoot sitting down. When asked how he knows that he didn't take a photo of a bear, he said, "Bears don't throw rocks."
Despite the signs outside his Hickory home, Doug Teague and Crazy Daisy strayed away from the wooded trails in McDowell County. He was grabbing some cameras he had set up, hoping they recorded images of a longtime fascination, Bigfoot. As he was walking back to his truck,
then a rock was through. She chased it. I just kind of stopped, took the phone out, gazed the hill, kept looking. He's still up here.
Not just one, he says 3 different Bigfoot stared at him from the hill. This is just a snippet of 10 minutes of video Teague says he recorded.
Crazy Daisy will approach a bear, Teague said, but she won't approach a Bigfoot. She was going nuts but staying close to me, Teague said. Teague went into the woods, not planning on looking for Bigfoot at that time of day. It was 3 to 4 p.m. and 90 degrees. Ideal Bigfoot investigating conditions occur in the early morning or dusk in the 40 to 70 degree weather when no leaves are on the trees, Teague said. Teague has been looking for Bigfoot for nearly a decade. "It's always been an interest," he said. "I'm a gorilla freak. I love gorillas." Teague says he tries to make it to the Marion area often, which is known in the Bigfoot investigating community for being a Bigfoot hotspot. Bigfoot investigating has become so popular that the city will host its second annual WNC Bigfoot Festival on September 14th. When investigating Bigfoot, Teague takes what most hikers take with them to the woods: a map, walking stick, and food. Except most of the food isn't for him, it's for Bigfoot. They like granola bars, apples, mushrooms, turnips, moon pies. They like sweets, he said. Teague also brings casting materials to make a cast of any Bigfoot prints he may find, along with a scope which works like binoculars. His latest footprint cast is from July. Teague describes investigating Bigfoot as a thrill. "I'm almost 54 years old and I was like a giddy kid," he said about his latest encounter, which was his 4th.
He's moving, he's moving, he's moving. Daisy, come here. Daisy, come here.
MARSHA Fanning, professor of biology and chair of the School of Natural Sciences at Lenoir-Rhyne University, said she's never seen any evidence Bigfoot exists. "I'm a field biologist," she said. "I'm pretty sure if such a thing existed, by now we'd have some evidence for its existence beyond the random sightings reported around the world. While there's no proof that Bigfoot exists, there also isn't any proof Bigfoot doesn't," says Bruce BEERBOWER, lead naturalist at the CATAWBA Science Center. BEERBOWER has heard tales of large, ape-like creatures lurking in the forest since the 1970s. He grew up in West Virginia, but has heard stories of Bigfoot sightings in western North Carolina since he came to the area decades ago. "I, for one, hope there is a Bigfoot," BEERBOWER said. "I also hope no one ever finds them." He's afraid if Bigfoot does exist, they would become the victim of trophy hunting. He likes the idea of there being creatures out there in the world we don't know about. After some pressure from media and a Bigfoot research group, the FBI tested a tissue sample and hairs that were sent to them in the 1970s. The Bigfoot Information Center, which sent the sample, thought it belonged to Bigfoot. It took several years, but the FBI evaluated the sample, saying it was an animal of the deer family. Teague is aware that most people think Bigfoot is just an urban legend. "People don't believe in them, but they're there," he said. Hey everyone, Drew here from Mad Cat Mysteries, and I hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, you can click on the subscribe button below. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.